Okay. Hi, guys. 1 minute. I hope everybody is doing great. Glad to see all of you here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Vedantu. Welcome to We Learn English. Hey, hi, Ashish. Hi, Mamta. Hi, Ankita. Hi, Sanjay, Gargi, Anushka. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hi, Mamta. Sanjay, Rishit, Ankita. Great, great, great. So, welcome to this session. Welcome to the DG session here. Hi, Shivam. Hey, I'm doing great. I hope all of you are doing awesome here. Fantastic, awesome, mind blowing, amazing. Right. Hey, I'm glad. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rishit. Chalo, theek hai. So, what is that we're going to learn today? This is the second session. Okay, the second session of punctuations. We are done with the first session of punctuations. If you haven't checked that, make sure you check the first session of punctuations. Today we're going to do the second session of punctuations. Let's get started. But then before we start, let's discuss this here. So when it's online education happening, when we learn online, this is something that we have noticed. These are the problems that students face. I know when you're learning anything online, be it from any teacher, any subject, the problems are doubt solving. For example, when you're learning on YouTube, what about your doubts? What about the notes? What about tests and assignments? What about competitive exams, preparation for competitive exams? What about the choice of schedule? Like you deciding the schedule, the timings. What about the choice of language? The explanation, the teaching in some particular language, the choice of language. These are the problems we face, right? When we learn online, all these problems here. And trust me, these are not casual kind of problems. These are very serious, serious kind of problems. When I say serious problems, I would say important problems. Okay, important factors or aspects that anybody should consider. And Vedantu, India's best education online brand now, you see, the best education platform, we have addressed these problems and we have a solution to all these problems here. I'm sure you are as excited as I am to know the solution to these problems. Stay tuned with me. Stay tuned with me. So today's topic is punctuations. This is the second session of punctuations, as I told you. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Dheeraj Gabeja. You guys can simply call me DG, all right? Okay, Sanjay is new to We Learn English. Welcome, Sanjay. So this is what it is. Okay, for those who don't know me yet, DG, that's what my name is. You guys can call me DG, Dheeraj Gabeja. That's what my name is. I'm a master teacher here at Vedantu. And besides this, I have been teaching English for more than 9 years here. I'm not only an academic English teacher, but then I'm a communication coach and I've done human psychology through science and spirituality approach. Um, so on this channel, there is We Learn English. I've been doing sessions related to academic English, of course, that goes without saying, and non-academic English as well. So when I say non-academic English, I'm talking about communication skills, how that you can improve your body language, public speaking skills, accent. Okay, how that you can speak English like a native speaker, US conversations, UK conversations, the UK variant of English and the US variant of it. If you see, the way Americans or British speak in the movies is really fascinating. For those who guys like watching English movies, the way Americans speak and the way British speak is really fascinating. The kind of accent they have here, that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to have sessions on that as well because I've been training people on US and UK accent. And I have been doing human psychology sessions as well, mind psychology sessions. How's that you can deal with your mind, control the mind, deal with the negative aspects of the mind. If there is any, I have made videos on that. Do check it out whenever possible if you haven't checked it out yet. And the most important part is if you subscribe to We Learn English. If you haven't subscribed, do not only subscribe it, Make sure you hit the bell icon as well so that you don't miss the amazing learning, which will help you to become a better version of what you can be. Not only in terms of English communication skills, but then your overall self-development. That's what we call here. So in the first session of punctuations, we stopped at we saw this, right? In the first session, we learned punctuations, 4 types of punctuation marks, and the rules of using capital letters, that is capitalization. So in the first session, this is what we saw. We saw the use of full stop, which is also called period, okay? Then comma, semicolon, colon. These are the 4 types of punctuations marks, the usage of these punctuations marks we saw in the first session, and along with the rules for using capital letters. So this is what we stopped at. This is what the first session ended on, use of capital letter. So we saw all these rules here. Where is that we must use a capital letter? Okay, all these 9 rules that we discussed in the first session. To check out these details, to learn these rules in detail, make sure you watch the replay of the first session wherever possible for you guys. Okay, so today we are going to do the second session. In the second session, the 5th punctuation mark that we're going to learn is a question mark, the use of a question mark. This is going to be a quick session because this is a super simple topic. It's a super basic topic, and we are going to discuss 4 to 5 more punctuation marks, and the remaining 4 to 5 punctuation marks we'll discuss in the third session of it. So I'm going to have a third session also of punctuations. This is the second session. Let's see what we can discuss in this second session. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, put yourself on the top gear. Let's get started. All right, look at this here. The note of interrogation or question mark. Question mark is also called the note of interrogation. It's not a very common, popular kind of a name for it, but it is also called the note of interrogation, or more popularly a question mark. This is the first use of it, of course, after you ask direct questions. So whenever you ask direct questions, we use a question mark. For example, who are you? A question mark. Have you done the work? Question mark. This is a question. This is something that everybody knows. But the note of interrogation, that is a question mark, is not used after an indirect question when it is used as the noun clause. Look at this example here. I don't know who stole the watch. Okay, I don't know who stole the watch. Here you're not framing a question. This is used as a noun clause. I don't know who stole the watch. So this who stole the watch, this is not a question. This is a noun clause which is mentioned in this assertive sentence. So I don't know who stole the watch. It may sound like a question. It may seem like a question, but you won't use a question mark here because this is not a question. Okay, this is basically a noun clause when it is used as a noun clause. See, this note of interrogation, the question mark, is not used. It is not used after an indirect question. This is like an indirect question, right? Which is now a noun clause. I don't know who stole the watch. You're not asking a question here. You're just simply expressing that you don't know who stole the watch. So even though this may seem like a question, but this is not a question here. This is like a noun clause, an indirect question. So make sure you don't use a question mark here. Tell me, it is good or bad? There's no question mark here because this is an assertive sentence. This is an assertive sentence. Tell me it is good or bad. I'm not saying tell me is it good or bad. So if I say is it good or bad, then probably you can use a question mark. But here this becomes an assertive sentence. I don't know who stole the watch. You remember transformation of sentences, one of the aspects, one of the parts of transformation of sentences, what we did, interrogation to assertive, changing an interrogative sentence to an assertive sentence. This is exactly what it is. I don't know who stole the watch. All right. So this is an assertive sentence. Tell me it is good or bad. This is again an assertive sentence. This is not interrogation. This is not a question. Okay. This is the same thing. You're asking for information in form of a statement, in form of assertion. That's why we have a full stop here, not a question mark. And it is also a question mark can also be used in brackets to express a doubt. His father died in 1999. Let's say you're just simply talking about someone. This is not too specific to anyone. This is just a general example. His father died in 1999. Let's say you're not sure about this. Okay, you have a doubt. So you can use a question mark in the bracket. That's how it is used. This is in written English. Okay. Everything that we are discussing about is about the written English. Of course, in spoken English, there is no punctuations, right? We use intonation and pause and all that. Perfect. Let's look at the next one. The note of exclamation. Look at this, guys. The note of exclamation, which is, of course, we know interjection here, is used after interjections and after exclamatory phrases or sentences expressing sudden emotion or feeling. So when do you use this note of exclamation? Note of exclamation just means the exclamation mark. Just means the exclamation mark. It is also called the note of exclamation, or more commonly, of course, the exclamation mark. Look at this here. Alas, the man is no more. You're expressing an emotion here after this word alas, which is a sad emotion. What a nice bird it is, expressing the emotion after you saw some beautiful word. Oh, what a nice bird it is. It's an exclamation mark. If I were a bird. So you're expressing your wish here. This is a subjunctive sentence. Or only if I were a bird. If I were a bird, you're kind of wishing that. What a fool you are. No, don't tell anybody that. This is just an example. What a fool you are. So this is again an exclamation here. You see? That's how this exclamation mark is used. So question mark is simple and exclamation mark is simple. Does anybody have any doubts, any questions about the question mark, the use of question mark and the use of exclamation? Tell me in the chat box. Ankita, that is also okay. When you're not sure he was born in 1987, you're using a question mark in brackets. That's okay. Okay, Tasmia, thank you for responding here. So there's no doubt, right? Everybody's okay with it because this is really simple. This is really, really simple, right? Question mark and exclamatory mark. Perfect. Now look at this one. Look at the next one. We're using apostrophe, comma. Okay, this is not pronounced apostrophe. This is a very incorrect, this is a very common, incorrect pronunciation, error in pronunciation. There are many students who pronounce it as apostrophe. It's not apostrophe, it's apostrophe. Apostrophe, yeah, the apostrophe comma. The apostrophe comma is used sometimes with S as apostrophes. So when we use this apostrophe comma with S, we call it apostrophe S. Let's take a look at that. So when we use this apostrophe comma with S, how it is used? It is used to form the possessive case of a singular noun if it is animate. Look at this here. If it is animate, that is a living thing. So this is Rambo's desk. Now Rambo is somebody's name, some human being's name. So Rambo's, look at this here. So this is a singular noun. In a singular noun, now we are making it possessive. Possessive, what is possessive case? That means to show the possession of something, to express the ownership. Now when I say this is Rambo's desk, that means this desk belongs to Rambo, or maybe Rambo uses it. So we are showing the possession here. That's called possessive case of a singular noun. Okay, if it's animate here. Father is blind to his son's fault. Because of course, that is how it is. Father is blind to his son's fault because of course, the love of parents, that's how it is. Son may make mistakes, but then father probably sometimes ignores it. Depends on, everybody has a different experience with this, but this is just an example. Father is blind to son's fault. So you look at the use of apostrophe S here. Fault does not belong to son, but it is made by, that mistake was made by son, right? So we are showing the association here. It is associated. That's how it is. So we are showing the association, apostrophe S, using this possessive case. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, look at the second rule. We can also use this apostrophe comma it is also used to form possessive of a plural noun where the plural noun is formed with S or ES. Acha, what if the noun is already plural? What if the noun is already plural? It is already ending with S. For example, the word boys, it is always already ending with S. The word girls, it is already ending with S. So how will you use a double apostrophe S? That will be like a double S, right? A double apostrophe. It may seem incorrect. It will be incorrect. So the only solution is we only use apostrophe mark. We do not use S. Only apostrophe comma. Look at this here. No apostrophe S. No apostrophe S. Only apostrophe comma. Biltu studies in a boys' school. Look at this here. Biltu studies in a boys' school. Because you see, the word boys already ends with S. So we cannot add apostrophe S here because it ends with S already. Beena studies in a girls' school. So this girls' school, that means where only girls study. Boys' school, of course, where only boys study. But this is what it is here. Because it already ends with S, we are using only and only apostrophe comma, not the letter S. So Beena studies in a girls' school. Okay, look at this here. Not apostrophe S, only the apostrophe comma. That's how it is. Okay, Ashish, you want me to repeat the first one? Sure, sure, sure. Look at this here. Look at the possessive case. Possessive case of a singular noun when it is animate. So this is Rambo's desk. Look at this here. This is Rambo's desk. You see? Apostrophe S with Rambo. Rambo is singular noun here. Rambo is somebody's name. So Rambo's desk, apostrophe S. But we are not using apostrophe S here because the noun is already plural. The subject is already plural. The noun is already plural here. It's plural in number and it ends with S already. If it ends with S or ES, it's not possible to add apostrophe S. So in this case, we only use apostrophe comma. Okay? That's how it is. Perfect. Look at the third rule of this. We also use apostrophe to form the possessive plural noun. Possessive plural noun where there is no S or ES in the plural form. Look at this here. This is a children's garden. Now look at the word children. Look at the word children. The singular form of the word children is child. We all know that. So we say a child, but we don't say childs, right? We don't say childs, we don't say children's. The word children, children, is already plural. The word children is already plural. And to make this possessive, we simply add apostrophe S here. This is a children's garden. Look at this here. That means it is we're talking about it in general, not a particular child. A children's garden, matlab, this is just for kids, this is just for children. A garden which is used by kids, which is used by children. Look at this here. So this is a children's garden. So children is already plural here, and we are adding apostrophe S to it because this word does not end with S or ES. What is the difference here? You see, in the previous example, the word boys is a plural ending with S. The word girls is also plural ending with S. But in this case, children is plural not ending with S. It does not end with S. So here we can add apostrophe S. Okay, children's garden. You see, apostrophe S. Yeah. And then only apostrophe is used to show the omission of a letter or letters in a word. These are called contractions. These are called contractions. Look at this here. When we write I am, I apostrophe am in place of I am. You apostrophe re for you are. He apostrophe s for he is. They apostrophe re for they are. Isn't for is not. Haven't for have not. Can't for cannot. These are contractions. These are called contractions. Yes, children is plural, child is singular. Perfect, Ankita. Ashish, yeah, that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. The difference is children, you see, it does not end with S. That's why we are adding apostrophe S here. Here, boys and girls, they end with S. The spelling ends with S. The plural form of it. So we cannot use apostrophe S here. We are using only and only apostrophe comma without S. That's how it is. So we say boys school after the S. Girls school after S. Okay. That's how it is. Next punctuation that we will learn is the use of dash. Okay. It's a very common punctuation, as we all know, the use of a dash. Dash is nothing but a longer hyphen. Okay. A longer hyphen. A wider hyphen. That's how it is. So there's this common confusion between the use of dash and hyphen. So look at this here. Look at this when we use dash. Dash is used to indicate a break or abrupt turn in a sentence. For example, if my wife were alive, okay, not my wife, okay, this is just yeah, if my wife were alive, but why should I lament for the past? Look at this here. There's a sudden turn in the sentence. Now, in the first part of the sentence, he's trying to remember maybe his late wife, maybe the wife is no more. Yeah, of course, that's what it is here. That's why he says, if my wife were alive, then suddenly he changes. The idea changes here. But why should I lament for the past? Why should I lament for the past? That means, why should I cry? Why should I express sadness, grief for the past? There's a sudden turn, you see, to indicate a break or abrupt turn. Abrupt means sudden turn in a sentence. That's when dash is used. Dash is also used to indicate a significant pause. You look at the significant pause. The hero of the story is rich, clever, charming, but a gambler. Okay, the hero is rich. First of all, we are appreciating him. The hero in the story, he's rich, he's clever, he's charming, but a gambler. He's a gambler. So this is a significant pause here. A longer pause, you see? It's a long pause, but a significant pause, an important pause. Okay. Look at the next one. To resume a list of subjects. This is also used to resume a list of subjects. Friends, companions, relatives, all deserted him. So you're talking about the list here. Friends, companions, relatives, there's a dash after that. All deserted him. All deserted him, all of them left him. That's how it is. Next, it is also used to indicate the repetition of an idea. For example, this is an ideal school. Then there's a dash, perhaps the best. I mean, you're trying to repeat the idea. When you say this is an ideal school, you're already trying to say this is a real good school. I know you're trying to appreciate the school. You're trying to glorify it. This is an ideal school. So you're already trying to say this is a good school. This is really a good school. Now, when you're giving the same idea, in the second part of the sentence, perhaps the best. Now, you already said it's ideal, right? It's already mentioned it's ideal. Now, when you're repeating the idea, when you're repeating the same idea, then we use a dash before that. See, this is an ideal school. There's a dash. Perhaps the best. So these are the four main uses. These are the four main uses of using dash. Okay, finally, the last punctuation that we're going to learn is hyphen. Those who get confused between this use of dash or hyphen, look at this here. Hyphen just means a shorter line, a shorter dash. Okay, dash is just a longer hyphen. Okay, and hyphen is a shorter dash, which is a line shorter than the dash. A line shorter than a dash. That's what a hyphen is. Okay, look at this here. To connect the parts of a compound word, when we use a compound noun, a compound word, for example, brother-in-law. Now, why is that a compound word? Because it is made from three words, if you see. Brother-in-law, mother-in-law, or passers-by. These words are made from more than one word, right? That's why they are called compound words. Now, when you connect some compound words are hyphenated. Not all compound words are hyphenated. Some compound words are hyphenated. So you use a hyphen between them. So look at this here. We cannot use brother-in-law without a hyphen. So it's always with a hyphen. Mother-in-law, passers-by. Then, for example, if you want to use in-laws is also used with hyphen. And for example, the word email, there's a hyphen, then mail. It's a common form of using, it's another form of using email. So hyphen mail. That's how it is. Yeah. And finally, the last use of hyphen is this. We can also use hyphen to separate words and prefixes when you want to separate two words. For example, the vice president will speak to the company on Monday. So we're talking about vice president. These are two different words, even though it is connected as one word. Again, it's a compound word. So that's the vice president. We are separating it. Or it is also used to highlight the prefix. So you see, just after the prefix. She met her ex-husband at a party last week. So X is a prefix here, S hyphen husband. To separate the words and prefixes. We are separating the words and prefixes. So the main word is husband, and the word X means the previous husband. Maybe this, before the separation. That's how it is. That's why the word EX is used. So she met X hyphen husband. That's how the words are separated. How are these words separated? You separate these words with a hyphen, not a dash. Okay, a dash is It's a long line. It's longer than the hyphen. And hyphen is just shorter than the dash. That's how it is. Perfect. All right. So this is correct. This is all done. So we are done with the second session of punctuations, guys. And the remaining signs of punctuations we will discuss in the third session. Okay. And I told you about the problems that you face when you learn online, right? At the beginning of the session, these are the problems we discussed. Vedantu has solved all these problems. You want to know how? Are you really excited to know how? So let the excitement be shown here. Let's show the excitement. I'm going to tell you this. Don't worry. Okay, look at this here. All these problems are solved. No problems about doubt solving. No problem about notes. No problem about tests and assignments, competitive exams. The choice of schedule and the choice of language. Check this here. And there are these bonus features also that you get. You get unlimited live class. Okay, access of unlimited live class to all master teachers. You get micro and crash courses, access to micro and crash courses, performance reports, and personal attention in the sessions. You see, unlimited live class is basically by all master teachers. All the live classes which are happening on Vedantu platform by best master teachers of the country, you get unlimited access to all live classes. And let's say you miss some live class and you want to watch you want to learn some particular topic which is not happening on live classes. What is to be done in that case? You will have access to micro and crash courses also, which will be chapter wise recordings, chapter wise sessions. Okay, you will have the recordings also available. Not only the live access of micro courses and crash courses, but the recordings also will be available. All right, so that in case you miss something, you can always check the recording, the replay. Performance reports are sent to you, to check your daily performance. Personal attention in the session, that is what matters the most. On random online platforms, you do not get personal attention. That is what is really important when you want to learn effectively. And to get all these benefits, to avail all these benefits, you simply have to visit this link. Visit this link, go onto this link here, vdnt.in/ytpro. The moment you click on the link is also given in the description box. Use my coupon code DGPRO. DGPRO. The code sounds as cool as we all are, right? DGPRO. DGPRO, right? And use this code. And the best news is, I'm going to give you some more good news. You can get a special 30% discount if you buy the subscription today itself. You see, this special offer was valid only for these 2 dates, that is the 2nd and 3rd August. Even though the date is already over, time has passed, but then I have got this offer extended for you guys. And the offer is valid for today also. Today before 12 o'clock. So that is 4th of August. So make sure you get this offer, which is an amazing saving here. 30% off, flat 30% off on all subscriptions. So when you go on this link, the first step would be you select your grade. All 12 grades are available. Vedantu does not compromise on any grade, any dimension of education, you see. So we cater to all 12 grades here. You select your grade, for example, 10th grade. The second would be you select your target. After you select the grade, you select your board, whether it is CBSE, ICSE or Maharashtra State Board. Then you check out these details here. Check out these details before you click on get subscription. Details as in what is included in the pro subscription. You get access, unlimited access to live classes, interact with best master teachers. The doubt solving is unlimited, the in-class doubt solving, test series, assignments and study material will be sent to you, will be given to you, provided to you. There's going to be guaranteed score improvement, of course. When all these services are offered, your scores will improve, no doubt. And the best part is you choose a schedule that suits your requirement. Isn't it amazing? You decide the schedule that suits your requirement, that suits your timing, your convenience. Which platform will offer this feature? Come on. I mean, hats off to Vedantu, right? This is this is the reason Vedantu has become the best education brand of the country. Okay. So look at this here. The best education company. Online education, of course. So you choose the schedule, you decide the schedule, and simply click on get subscription. A 1-month subscription before the coupon code. The price for the 1-month subscription before the coupon code is 2699. But then, as I told you, you get a flat 30% off on 2699 after you use the coupon code DGPRO. And if it's a 3-month subscription, the pricing of the 3-month subscription is 7,000 rupees, and you can avail flat 30% discount if you buy it today. The 30% discount that I'm talking about, guys, it's applicable only and only for today. That is 4th of August. So before 12, midnight. After the offer will expire after 12 o'clock. That because after 12 the date will be 5th, right? So it's valid till the end of 4th of August. So 11:59 would be the last minute for this deal. So 30%, 7,000, you get a flat saving on 7,000. Okay, and if you go for a 6-month subscription, the pricing is 11,499, and again you get a discount there. But then there is a small clarification here. The maximum discount that you can avail would be of 2,100 rupees. Okay, so whatever subscription you go for, the maximum discount that you will avail that you can get is 2,100 rupees. That's the upper limit. That's the maximum limit. Okay, 2,100 rupees. But again, it's amazing. Again, it's amazing because if you use the coupon code here, look at this here. If you use the coupon code here, the pricing is 11,499, and if you use the coupon code, you get a discount of 1,700 rupees approximately. But this can go up to 2,100 as well. This will go to 2,100 as well because that's the maximum discount. That's the maximum discount for today. So my suggestion would be, the longer the number of months, the more the number of months, the more the money you save, right? The longer the subscription. So make sure you decide the subscription. I'm not saying that you go for a 3-month subscription, 6-month subscription. You can also try a 1-month subscription. See if you really like it, if you really find it worthy. And I'm sure once you will subscribe to a 1-month subscription, for example, when you decide, you will just love the Pro subscription. And you can simply go for a 6-month subscription directly. That option is also available. That is for you to decide. But then when it comes to the money saving aspect, if you want to save your money more, if you go for a 6-month subscription, that is where you save your money more. That's how it is. So longer the subscription, the more the number of months, the more the money you save. That's how it is. All right. So the coupon code is DGPRO. This is the link that you go onto. The link is also given in the description box, vdnt.in/YEPro. The coupon code is DGPRO. DGPRO. Make sure you use the coupon code. Do not compromise on your education. So Vedantu is giving you an opportunity to get the best education at the same time you save your money. So you see, the best quality education at the same time you're saving your hard-earned money. Isn't it amazing? It is. So make sure you check out the subscription, become a Pro student with Vedantu's Pro subscription. And that's it. You were learning punctuations with DG Sir. See you all in the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.